From shocking shootouts to heartbreaking betrayals, the Rookie knows how to hit us where it hurts. But do you remember every major character who's died in the series? Some exits still hurt, and one death had fans demanding answers. Today we're looking at every major death in The Rookie, and the stories behind them. Captain Zoe Anderson. She was strong, she was smart, and honestly, she was one of the few people who actually believed in Nolan when no one else did. Captain Zoe Anderson was a former Marine and a Pentagon officer. She was a serious and powerful character who stayed calm under pressure. That's why her death left the viewers in shock. It all went down in Season 1, Episode 16, called Green Light. At first, everything was normal, but in The Rookies, you can't expect an episode to be simple and twist less. Well, things went ugly when Anderson got kidnapped by a gang. They tied her to a chair and threw her into a swimming pool. Now, the best thing is that Anderson, being a clever and cool-headed person, doesn't panic. She breaks free, climbs out soaking wet, grabs a gun, and takes down several of the gang members like a total badass. But just when you think she's gonna make it out alive, the leader of the gang, Cole Midas, pulls the trigger. A finely crafted single shot right in her neck, and she falls back into the water. Nolan dives in, tries CPR, tries everything to save her life, but it's too late. Captain Anderson was gone, one of the strongest characters of the series, gone in seconds. And the worst part, no one expected this. Detective Nick Armstrong.
But I killed you in self-defense.
This one had people confused, shocked, and honestly a bit angry because Nick Armstrong was not a side character that you can forget after some episodes. He was smart, calm, and looked like a tough guy. He trained Nolan, he helped him, he gave off that cool detective vibe. But behind all that, this man was hiding a dirty little secret. Behind his seemingly positive character, he had a dark reality. Nick was working for a crime boss named Serge Darien. Yes, it's the same man that Nolan's department was chasing, and Nick was feeding him info the whole time. He was a dirty cop in disguise. Slowly, all of his lies and secrets came out, and betrayal that nobody saw coming. In the Season 3 premiere, it all blew up. Nolan confronted him. It was an intense scene, tension rising, emotions boiling, and finally Nolan pulls the trigger. Armstrong goes down. At first, it felt like he would survive, but the damage was too much and he didn't make it. He wasn't a hero anymore, but still it stung because he was a mentor who turned into a traitor. Well, that's how messy The Rookie gets. Just when you think someone is good, they show their true colors. Sir Chris Rios. Chris Rios was one of the rookies. He trained with Nolan, Lucy, and Jackson. He was part of that same group, but we didn't see him much in the show. Still, he had some nice moments. He shared a friendly rivalry with Jackson. That was not a serious jealousy or hate. It was just two rookies competing with each other to perform better. In Season 2, Episode 19, called The Q Word, the rookies were excited. They had just 1 month left before promotion. Everyone was in a good mood. It was a big moment for all of them, but for Chris, that was an unfortunate day. There was a hit and run call. Chris responded. He looked too pumped up and just acted impulsively. But during that chase, something went wrong. When the car was finally stopped, the criminal showed up and shot Chris Rios. It happened fast and Chris couldn't survive. The criminal ran off and left the car inside a parking building. It was quiet and sudden. It didn't feel real. He wasn't the main character, but still his death left a void. Officer Jackson West. Jackson West was not just any rookie. He was smart, kind, and always calm under pressure. He had a good heart and was one of the most loved officers in the team. He worked hard and always tried to do the right thing. People trusted him. He made it through tough calls and hard days. But his ending was not something fans were ready for. At the end of Season 3, Jackson and Lopez were kidnapped during Angela's wedding. It was supposed to be a happy day, but everything turned dark. In Season 4, Episode 1, we find out what really happened. CCTV footage showed Jackson was forced into a car at gunpoint. He was taken by people working for La Fiera. It was not shown on screen, but the CCTV footage confirmed his death. He died during the fight, but before that, he scratched his killer. Due to the scratches, the DNA got stuck under his nails. That clue helped the team later as they found Jackson's killer. He was just a 17-year-old gang member. On the other side, Angela was saved from Guatemala. She later had her baby and named him Jackson in honor of her friend, Sandra de la Cruz, aka La Fiera. Sandra de la Cruz, also known as La Fiera, was a sharp, fearless, and a kind of villain who never felt guilty doing dark things. She was one of the main villains from Season 3. She was cruel, violent, and ready to do anything. But at the same time, she had a strange connection with Detective Lopez. Both were mothers. Sandra even gave Lopez a gift for her baby. This made things more emotional. Lopez had to arrest her, but she also saw a mother who loved her child. Everything changed when Sandra's son Diego was shot by the son of a rival cartel leader. After that, she lost control. She went mad. She kidnapped Lopez and took her to Guatemala. She wanted to take her baby and then kill her. But Lopez wasn't alone. Wesley dropped everything, even gave up his legal work just to bring her back. He teamed up with LAPD and went to Guatemala. During the rescue, Lopez shot Sandra. She shot La Fiera several times and killed her. The team didn't have time, so they left her body leaning against a metal fence. That's how her story ended. No funeral ceremony or goodbye, just silence. And just like that, one by one, these names faded from the story. Some deserved it, some didn't. But every death left gave a lesson. Each of these deaths